with is sin living in me that does it. And I know that nothing good lives in me. That is, in my sinful nature, I want to do what is right, but I can't. I want to do what is good, but I don't want to do what is wrong, but I do it anyway. But if I do what I don't want to do, I am not really the one doing wrong. It is sin living in me that does it. I have discovered this principle of life that when I want to do what is right, I inevitably do what is wrong. I love God's law with all my heart, but there's another power within me that is at war with my mind. This power makes me a slave to sin that is still within me. Oh, what a miserable person I am. Who will free me from this life that is dominated by sin and death? Thank God the answer is in Jesus Christ our Lord. So you see how it is in my mind. I really want to obey God's law, but because of my sinful nature, I'm a slave. So it's understanding that this is an understanding, man, Quentin. I wasn't even planning on going here today. But there's this understanding once I like really deep dove into the word, there's something that consistently kept coming up, which is we are all so human. We're all so human. And in our human nature is evil. We're sinful. We don't understand, like when we think of like Christ, us being saved, right? We look at it so minuscule. We look at it so small and we don't realize how big us being saved, what it really means to be saved. And it's not just this churchy term that they say, just come up and say this stuff and that's just what it is, and that's all it is. And it's like, no, there's this, you got to know how scary our human experience is. We're human, fleshly, all this flesh, right? And the Bible tells us time and time again how bad our flesh is. Our flesh wars against our spirit. Our flesh is against us. So our flesh that we live in every day that we trust is actually not trustworthy. Our feelings, our emotion, our wants, our desires, all this stuff, all these desires, wanting to have the stores and the money, wanting to have the cars and the clothes, wanting the houses and the girls, right? That's not our spirit, that's our flesh. You follow what I'm saying? You follow me so far? So we live inside of this vessel that is evil and just wants, but it doesn't just stop there. We also go out into this world that is what? Evil. Not only that, listen to what I'm saying. Not only that, it's another step to it. We also have an adversary who's also manipulating this world in our flesh. But you know what we do when we mess up at Quinn? We trust our flesh, we trust our world, and we ignore that there's an adversary. So when you're going through what you're going through, right? You're not thinking to yourself, you're not putting it into perspective what actually is happening. You're just going off the conditioning that this 31-year-old body taught you. You follow me? You're going off the conditioning. You can't trust you. The Bible tells us, lean not on our own understanding.